The diagram shows a triangle OAB. The point P is the midpoint of OA, and the point Q lies on OB, such that OQ is a quarter of the distance from O to B. The position vectors of P and Q relative to O are P and Q, so that's the vectors P and Q defined there. P is OP and Q is OQ. Find in terms of P and Q an expression for each of the vectors. So if we think about PQ, we've done this type of thing before, we can do that as PO plus OQ. And PO is backwards along here, so that's negative P, and OQ is Q, so I'm going to write that as Q take away P. So what about QA? We can do that as Q to O plus O to A. And of course P is the midpoint of OA, so OA is 2P. So that's going to be 2P, and QO is take away Q. And then we have P to B. So that's going to be PO plus OB. We know this is a quarter of the way, so OB is 4Q. So that's going to be 4Q. Take away P. Okay, given that PR is equal to lambda PB, and that QR is equal to mu QA, find an expression for PQ in terms of lambda mu P and Q. So looking at our diagram, to go from P to Q, we could go PR plus RQ. So PQ is equal to PR plus RQ, which is going to be lambda PB take away mu and QA. Because this is plus RQ and this is QR, so we've just changed the sign on this one. Now, P to B is 4Q take away P. And I don't know if we've got QA up here. Yes, indeed we have. So that's 2P take away Q. So we have, in terms of Q, 4 lambda Q plus mu Q, and in terms of P, we've got minus lambda P take away 2 mu P. So we could write that as 4 lambda plus mu Q take away lambda plus 2 mu P. So we now want to find the value of lambda and of mu. Now if we go back to here, PQ was Q minus P. So Q minus P must be equal to 4 lambda plus mu Q. Let's just tidy that up. So it's 4 lambda plus mu. Take away lambda plus 2 mu P. And just by comparing, that gives me 4 lambda plus mu is equal to 1, and lambda plus 2 mu is equal to 1. And of course, these are simultaneous equations. So, doing equation 1 times 2 gives me 8 lambda plus 2 mu equals 2. Then lambda plus 2 mu is equal to 1. So if we subtract, we get 7 lambda equals 1. And so lambda is equal to 1/7. And then substitute into 2. And we will get 2 mu is going to be 1 take away 1/7. So mu is 3/7.